Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you all to what is going to be the first game of the day. The game is slightly delayed by around 10 minutes, but we'll kickstart the game as shortly as we can. There was a bit of technical difficulty that had to be addressed, but now everything is sorted. The two captains of the day for Rising Star Club and Kishore Club are out in the center, and the match officials are also all prepared for the same. The two captains, Rising Star is led by Bikash Chandra Padihari, wherein for Kishore Club it is going to be Vivek Prasad Bag. Mr. Rabin Biswas is the match referee for the day, and Mr. Arjun Naik, Mr. Devaraj Swain are the linesmen, wherein Mr. Jyoti Ranjan Swain would be dealing with the flags or with the timing boards. The match commissioner for the day is Mr. Durga Madhav Naik, and he has been the match commissioner so far throughout the tournament. And it's going to be me, Rohit, taking you all through this incredible encounter. That's how the lineup for Rising Star Club looks like. Sheikh Shahnawaz Alam, Vijay Singh, Satinder Orao, Arjun Muduli, Syed Manzar Ali, Bikash Chandra Padihari, the captain, Hari Katayat, Abhinash Muduli, Madhu Jani, Jitu Muduli, and Ranjit Maji, the goalkeeper. And they are being coached by Mr. Santosh Kumar Das. And for Kishore Club, it's going to be Sunil Baga, apologies, Shushant Kumar Naik, Amal Lakra, Vivek Prasad Bag, the captain, Dashmat Murmu, Dolamani Dharua, Janshan Bandra, Prabhat Dansena, Kesan Mokran Mahakur, and Shushant. The last three games, if we take a closer look, for Rising Star Club, they went on to beat Chand Club 5-0, Jai Durga Club 3-0, East Coast Railway 3-0. They continue their legacy, if impressive, or they continue their impressive legacy rather. And for Kishore Club, it's a victory against Radha Govind Club 2-1, Mangala Club 4-2, Chand Club 3-1. So both the teams would be coming to this fixture brimming with confidence. And that's how the numbers for both the teams look like. 4 matches for Rising Star Club, 4 victories, 12 points is what they have, and they've scored 14 goals. Three of those 4 matches have seen them produce a clean sheet. Kishore Club, 10 goals from the 4 games they've played, 10 points, 1 draw, 3 victories. But their defense has been a major concern because that has failed to keep a single clean sheet. Now on your frame, the team that will be attacking from left to right, dressed in maroon and who got us underway in this match, is the Rising Star Club. Wherein on the frame from the right to the left, coming all the way dressed in an entirety of black, is the Kishore Club. Two great teams, two fine teams of the Gold League, going head to head in match 32 of FAO State League 2023. And at the moment, we can see Rising Star Club into action straight away. They find the ball off towards that far right. It's their captain Bikash Ranjan Padihari on the ball, and now he's given it away. And at the moment, they won't be able to control it. First goal kick of the day, and that falls in favor of Kishore Club. Kishore Club is again a very, very explosive attacking unit. We can expect this to be a goal fest, but at the same time, both the sides come with a very strong defense. So call it a battle of the Titans. Whoever wins this battle would be acing the Gold League. And now Rising Star Club trying to build something from the left, but Kishore Club just confident of their defense there, just knows what to do and what not to. It's going to be Kishore Club trying to exploit the central channel, trying to create some space in the center because Rising Star Club, they are a team that really believes in high pressing. Well, a bit of an early summon there for the goalkeeper if Rising Star Club, Ranjit Maji, who had to steam out of his line to clear any possible danger in the line at the moment. And that's good stuff there. Kishore Club, though, now trying to build something from the left. This is a fine run and a brilliant first touch as well. Rising Star Club, it is, apologies. And they go for a shot there. The ball rattles of the woodwork and falls back at their own feet as well. That is some intense action straight away. We already mentioned that both the teams thrive on some attacking outfit. And now Kishore Club coming all the way from the right only for Rising Student Club, Rising Star Club, apologies. Rising Star Club to take the ball away and now try desperately to keep the ball away from the feet of their opposition. The body shielding continues and now it's turning into a melee of boots. It's going to be a throw in now in favor of Rising Star Club. And yeah, Rising Star Club is a team that comes with an elongated history. They were found in 1950. And recently, they did a phenomenal job as well. They did win a championship. But this is a great ball there. Kishore Club is starting to ask all the right questions, even at the faintest of opportunities knocking on the door. And this signifies just one thing. This game will witness both the sides really throwing their feet on the pedal early in the game. This is going to be an encounter that would see both the sides really taking it at least a couple of notches. Now coming all the way from the right, does a decent job and the ball goes out of play. That's some steady work. That's some steady work there. Decent goalkeeping, to be honest. Coming all the way now from the right, trying to find an option onto the central channel. Takes a shot, but the flag's up. And now another long ball sent forward there. Easy pickings there. 4 minutes on the clock. And now coming all the way from the right. That is a beautiful through ball there. But Kishore Club has their bases covered. That's good football there, undoubtedly. 5 minutes on the clock. Opportunities have come for both the teams, and both of them have looked really sharp. The telling blow hasn't yet been delivered, but then it should come with time. Club once again starts knocking on the doors more and more. But this would go out of play there. No real challenge, no real threat. And the ball's now at the feet of Kishore Club, who takes their time, but eventually throws it away. After a feisty start, after a feisty 5 minutes, where both the teams really looked in good touch, the game is starting to dampen ever so slightly. Rising Star Club looking for some space there. Now they have the ball at their feet. And that's a decent pass. Well received, sends it towards the far right. Looking for some help, takes his time. And now takes a shot, but again, that was very emasculated. That more or less bobbled off the player's feet. But Rising Star Club, they are relentless at the moment. And Kishore Club on the rise, trying to build something from the left. This time, though, the referee blows the whistle, lays down the law, states that you may have been slightly out of your bounds there. You've got to do better than that. The ball comes onto the far left. At the moment. And now a pass coming on towards the far right. It's the captain of Rising Star Club, Bikash Padihari. But then again, at the end of the day, it's going to be Kishore Club who would take the ball away. And this time a long ball was attempted from the range, but it didn't really look that it would come up to something significant. Once again, a bit of a directionless, a bit of a rudderless pass there. And now the captain of Kishore Club, Vivek Prasad Bagh, had the ball a few moments ago. It's being sent towards a far central channel. That's decent work there by Kishore Club as they come once again. Vivek's on the ball, looking for some space now. But then again, a mispass there allows the Rising Star Club to regain control of possession and eventually follow it up with pretty directionless ball again, a bit of a Ori delivery. This time the ball goes out for a throw now in favor of Rising Star Club. But Kishore Club, they look pretty decent. They were prepared for this. It's going to be a corner now in favor of Rising Star Club, and that is the first corner of the day, which would come around the 10th minute mark. They're all set. The corner comes floating in. Header there. The goalkeeper of Kishore Club, Sunil Baga, had to pull off a bit of an awkward punch. He wasn't really expecting the header to take a bounce off. So ideally, when the ball took the bounce and yet came at him with decent amount of force, that kind of left him shell-shocked. So he quickly had to make good use of whatever resources he had at his disposal and ensure that the ball's not going into the back of the net. High pressing football here from Kishore Club now. And Kishore Club is driving forward. They want to use that left channel. It's their captain Vivek Prasad Bagh on the ball. Sends it forward. Ball's back with Vivek now. And the ball pinballs off a couple of defenders. Cross comes in. Heading opportunity, but Rising Star Club had their defenders all set. And now they go on the break. They drive with utter urgency. They have reached towards the far left. Cross comes floating in. Header! Opening goal of the day. The jerseys come off. That should definitely be a yellow card. Unnecessary there. But the goal has been scored. And Kishore Club stays stunned and gobsmacked as Rising Star Club scores their 15th goal of the tournament. Oh, what a spree they are on. Indomitable. Beautifully glanced it past Sunil Baga. He had no options there, just to wait and watch. Look at that delivery. That was $1 million delivery. And the two defenders, I mean, you've got to feel that it's their error because they just allowed their player. They were the two markers. It was a double marking, and yes, the yellow card did come in. And again, it was a double marking, so there was no need for the same. You just had to stick to the player, but they just allowed the player to be free. And eventually that cost them dearly. That is poor defending. You can't blame Sunil Baga for that. Two defenders marking your man and being unaware of the fact where your man is. And once again, Rising Star Club takes a shot from range. They had options on towards the far right. They had options to the immediate right and to the immediate left as well. This would definitely register as an opportunity missed. It is Hari Katayat who has scored the goal and who's also been given the yellow card. This is a great start to the game already. Both the teams really putting forth their best foot, know what they are doing. And as expected, Hari Katayat was shown the yellow card for taking his jersey off. And that's a decent back flick now. Rising Star Club now pulling off a bit of artistry in the midfield. Decent creativity. But once again, the defenders, they stand tall. And this time a long chase here for Kishore Club. And at the moment, Rising Star Club will try and steal away all the crucial seconds that they can. I mean, it's too early to steal a second or two. But all these seconds, they would accumulate. And they would turn into something bigger, something better. And the ball's sent downtown, but that would not find anyone at the receiving end of it. Rising Student Club looks in pretty decent position. A nice through ball, tries to send it towards the right. I reckon this ball has a bit more on it. Can Rising Star Club keep it in play? I mean, they do it in phenomenal fashion. Keeps the ball at their feet. Sends it forward, beautifully chested down. Another opportunity brewing on the horizon. That chest, the chested delivery, I mean, that could have been slightly, had that slightly less heavier, then it would have created a chance. But unfortunately though, it was quickly taken, and by the time he could chest it down, the ball had actually gone a mile ahead of him. And now, coming all the way forward, Rising Star Club again coming from the left. And this time takes a tumble, actually loses his footing there. Now it's back with their captain, Vivek Prasad Bagh. And this is a fine long ball, but I reckon a bit too much on the ball there than the player could have anticipated. Now that's what the number of goals look like. Rising Star Club with 15 strikes, Kishore Club with 10. So both the sides in this game, they have been high on attacks. They have thrived on their attacking outfits. Their defense has also been pretty decent. Now the ball's back at the feet of Rising Star Club. Sends it towards the far right to their skipper, Vikash Chandra Padihari. Plays it back. And this time nicely pinballs it towards the far right. The flag's up already. Kishore Club now with the ball. Knits it towards the central channel. That would go out of play. 16 minutes on the clock. This is a decent start to this fixture. Just in the way you would like it. I mean, that has exactly been the case. That's what the gold division looks like. Rising Star Club, Jai Durga Club, Shant Club, Radha Govinda Club, Mangala Club, East Coast Railway and Kishore Club. Oh, this time it's a long ball there. It was a bit of a test there for the goalkeeper of Rising Star Club, Ranjit Maji. But he comes up with flying colours there, eventually putting an end to what could have been a very menacing dip at the end of it all. It's now a throw-in in favour of Kishore, in favour of Rising Star Club. And now just trying to build all the way through the central channel, taking their time, looking for some help. But at the moment though, Rising Star Club has an upper hand. That was a decent attempt to knit it in the stride of the player advancing for that opportunity. It didn't look like it. Now a short pass towards the far right. receives it nicely. Takes a step in, sends it towards a goal. Goal scoring opportunity. Stunning save. But the flag did go up in case of the rebound there. Great goalkeeping here from Ranjit Maji, who was quick once again to rush out of that line and then eventually pull off what seemed like an absolutely crucial intervention. And another infringement being planned by Rising Student Club. So this one would really not have what he wanted it to be. Now the ball has been sent towards the far left, but there's no one to receive that. Short pass again. Decent work now by Rising Star Club. They are happy to keep the ball out of the reach of Kishore Club, and they can come forward with a few attacks of their own as well. Cross comes floating in from the right. Goal scoring opportunity, but eludes the goalkeeper and the player as well. Both the players were so close towards what could have been the second goal of the day, and that too for Rising Star Club. Apologies. Rising Star Club knocked the ball forward, but their players are not really interested to go all guns blazing. They will really like to save their energy as well. Rising Star Club now hoping to use that left flank to their advantage. And it is Kishore Club who kickstarts proceeding once again towards the far right. Rising Student Club has snatched the ball back. Kishore Club eventually knocks it out of play. Now passes it on towards the far right again. Good stuff there from Kishore Club for the time being. Trying to create whatever they can right now. Sends a long ball forward. That's a decent run expected, but straight to the goalkeeper. Well, at the moment, both the teams really pulling down on the tempo ever so slightly here. Rising Star Club, they know they have a very slender lead to protect, and they should be a happy side. Oh, this is a good ball there. Kishore Club's captain, Vivek Prasad Bagh, was chasing it with all his speed and intensity, but the ball did just trickle out of his control there. Bit of box-to-box action right now. Short passes being nipped there. Rising Star Club, apologies, handing over the possession away to Kishore Club. And now Kishore Club does a decent job. They'll look for some help. They'll look for a few more options there. Kishore Club continues to knock on the doors. But at the moment, the doors are slammed shut on their face. Oh, that was a bit of a defensive howler there from the defender, allowing Kishore Club to sniff out what probably could have been the first drop of blood on the waters. So close yet so far for Kishore Club as Rising Star Club struggles desperately to stay on their feet. There's a long ranger. What a save from Rising Star Club goalkeeper Ranjit Maji. Look at that shot. That was a pile driver unloaded. But then throwing his body in the air to the fullest reach possible, Ranjit Maji ensured that the ball stays out of the net. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant there. It's going to be a corner kick floated in all the way from the right. Another cross comes floating in, but this time though it had a bit too much juice on it. So that won't really allow a Kishore Club to try and find an outlet against the Rising Star Club. It's a Friday evening and the teams are really having fun out there with the kind of football that is being played. And at the moment though, Rising Star Club are on the rise again. That is a beautiful ball. He just wanted to play a proper 1-2 there. But again, in case of an 1-2, you've got to be on your feet. You've got to be ready always for the ball to come to you. Because if you're not ready, then that is where the challenge arrives. Now Rising Star Club coming from the left, but this time though they will have to go all the way back because the flag's up. Long goal kick launched forward. Kishore Club back on the possession. To be honest, they have been brilliant in their solo exploits. But again, football is a game played by the team, so they will have to come together. They'll have to be more oriented as a unit. That would give them what may be a better opportunity. Nonetheless, it is going to be a free kick. We were talking about individual brilliance. We have a moment where Kishore Club can shine. They have their players all set to unload what can possibly be a goal-scoring effort. But oh my word! What had the goalkeeper done for a while? Ranjit Maji pulled up a stunning save a few moments back. Could very well have turned into the villain from the hero. But luckily their defender was just out there, ensuring the fact that the spillage didn't really cost them heavily. That was a bit of drama there, and that could have even been worse. But nonetheless, they are back, and at the moment they survive. And this time another long ranger comes floating in, and it goes floating out as well. Not really troubling the goalkeeper of Kishore Club, Sunil Baga, who has been beaten once. And once again, that was not because of his own mistake. It was because his defenders suddenly thought that it was wise to let one of their players or to let one of their counterparts just go bursting towards the goal and glance the ball home. I mean, that was very surprising to me. Nonetheless, the ball's back in the central midfield, and now quickly grabbing onto the ball, driving forward slowly and steadily. It goes out of play. It is going to be a throw-in for Kishore Club. We are headed towards half an hour of play so far. This has really been almost non-stop action. Pretty fast-paced, pretty frenetic in its nature. Does a decent job of steering around. Though this time their hope or their opportunity of creating a pass didn't really go in their favor. Oh, that is a beautiful run there. Sends in the ball towards the center. But couldn't really capitalize on that. The ball went slightly farther away from where the danger zone would have lied. Once again, chance knocking or brewing from the right. Cross comes floating in. Just that modicum of header coming in from a Kishore Club defender to ensure the fact that the ball stays out. 28 minutes. At the moment, it still looks all fine. Does a decent job. Now coming all the way from the right. Rising Star Club. Oh, that is a beautiful 1-2. Can very well be the second goal of the day. Oh my word, what a chance there. But you've got to give kudos to Sunil Bagha, whose advancement didn't really allow Rising Star Club to try and tee off their player for a second goal. They had to react very quickly, and the fact that they had to show almost razor-sharp reflexes is where it all went south. Great game of football there, great game of football. Both the teams really hell-bent on trying to find the back of the net. The intensity, the mercury is through the roofs, and once again, Rising Star Club tries to build from the right. Short pass now. Chipped forward. There is a player waiting, but this time the flag's up. I mean, Rising Star Club is saying, come on. That wasn't a foul. That was an offside either. Why would you do that? The linesman tells him, let's not go there. I've seen better than that. Nonetheless, this time the ball trickles out of play again. Half an hour of football so far, and this has really been a wonderful battle between two teams. Two teams who really wanted to deliver. And now, Rising Star Club coming from the left. Those two wings has been set on fire. Cross comes in, slightly overpowered, goes out of play as well. And yeah, those two wings, they have worked like trails of wonder. They have frequented the Rising Star Club, have frequented the two wings, the two planks so wonderfully that it has really put Kishore Club in lots and lots of trouble. Fine ball netted forward. And does a decent job again. Runs forward now. Rising Star Club. Couple of players surging ahead as well. And they've chosen that far left. But he fails to keep the ball under control there. Goes out of play. This time at the feet of the goalkeeper. This has really been a game that has produced a lot of drama and thrill, but again, just that one goal despite two teams who are very well built with their scoring unit facing off. 32 minutes. Now on the clock. And one of the most experienced sports photographers in Odisha. He was there a few moments, a few weeks ago as well, in the cricket tournament that we were talking about. Really knows his shots extremely well. Rising Star Club gives away the ball to Kishore Club. Just at the nick of the box. Yeah, sends one cross to its central channel there. And now Rising Star Club keeps on driving from the right. He'll have to take a battle head on against not one but two defenders, where eventually it is Kishore Club that wins the battle, but at the expense of a throw.
Recall that everyone will know that the team beat
34 minutes so far, and at the moment, it's going to be a free kick now in favor of Rising Star Club. Well, this time, before they could reach it, they were quickly cramped down. So now, at the moment, they won't really have that opportunity. Rising Star Club keeps on driving as hard as they can. But Kishore Club, at the same time, we need to understand that it's not easy to beat Kishore Club just by swishing a wand out there. You've got to be very, very concentrated right till the very end, because they are a team who will use even a second of madness to go in their favor. And Club now comes through the central channel, but this time they've faced resistance. So a bit of change in plan there. Looking around for some help. Sends the ball towards the center, towards penalty box. Does a decent job, passes it on towards the far right. And now this looks to be a promising opportunity. But before Kishore Club could have actually produced something categorical, Rising Star Club was very quick to snatch the ball away. This time a long ranger, but the fact that it was on the ground didn't really produce the desired power that could have actually troubled the goalkeeper. Neither was it on direction as well. This time, a forward pass. Once again, the ball, after changing heads on its way to the goalkeeper, eventually gets into the gloves of Ranjit Maji, who collects it comfortably and stands back up. And this time the ball is being played out. Now through once again that center. But now it's towards the far left. Switching back in towards the central channel, sent towards the far right, but headed to safety there by Kishore Club. Kishore Club now twisting and turning around, looking for some space again. It does a decent job, but couldn't really keep it under control. Rising Star Club back on the ball there, just trying to build forward this time though. He takes a tumble there. The two players really entangling feet, and the referee quickly blowing his whistle. is going to be a free kick. It takes shape and now sends one long ball forward but headed to safety. This time though, Kishore Club, they have a long chase at their hand and most likely a futile one, because Ranjit Machi would tease and tantalize them before comfortably picking it up. This time though, they're trying their best to try and keep the ball in control. It's going to be a free kick now. Coming from the right. Sends in a brilliant delivery, but cleared away to safety. I reckon that's a bit of an elbow there. Not intentionally once again, but the fact that he had to clear the ball, uh, he had to use an elbow because that's a body swing. So usually your natural body swing will bring these kind of tackles. Medical attention right now being given over to the player. Final 6 minutes of regulation time remaining in this game, in the first half rather. Yeah, there you go. Basically, he turned for that ball. And when you turn for the ball, you have your elbow on the line. But I guess that could be a card offense. Because usually you can't bring your elbow. It's understandable that you have to balance yourself as well. Yeah, that must have really rung pretty hard on his cheeks there. The players are asking for a card here because, as I mentioned, yes, the card's already out on the hand of the referee. So that would be shown. Yes, there you go. Vivek Prasad Bagh, the captain, shown the yellow card. And a free kick now in favor of Rising Star Club. Sends the ball towards the far right. Nicely receives it, but loses control while on the turn. Headed to safety again. Four minutes of regulation time. Oh, that's a beautiful flick. They come all the way from the left, but before once again they could have created something significant. A staunch block there, announcing their intention. Once again, the referee will have to intervene. The tempers are slowly starting to flare. It's going to be a free kick. The captain, who was just given the yellow card for Kishore Club, Vivek Prasad Bagh, will be the one unloading this. But ends up going forward with a shot that was nowhere close to the net. That was a wild click that completely flew out of the bounds. And Friday evening, as we mentioned, the crowd really loves a good dose of football, and that too between two teams, two top teams, to be honest. Rising Star Club trying to create a chance. Takes a long ranger. Oh! I mean, had that gone straight to the goalkeeper, it would have been pretty much of a regulation take. But the fact that the ball did bounce ahead of him made it slightly tricky. And eventually, the goalkeeper of Kishore club, Sunil Baga, pulls off a decent save. What looked like a pretty easy take was actually challenging because of that odd bounce. Always a challenge. Yeah, this time just knocking it around, and the ball would go out of play again. That's a throw in here. 1 minute of regulation time, and we will be done with what has been a pretty entertaining first half. Passes it towards the far left now. Trying to lash onto it. Does a decent job. Sends across, but takes a sharp deflection. Will be going out for a corner. Corner here for Rising Star Club. Probably the last throw of the dice in the first half. And this is the second corner of the day for them. Float start into the mix. Header comes in, but that came off his back, not exactly off his head. As a result, the ball goes out of play there. Two minutes of extra time. There hasn't really been a lot of stoppages in the first half. So, yes, the referee didn't really hesitate in giving away only 2 minutes, which looks pretty fine, to be honest. Kishore club still on the chase, hoping if they can find that equalizer just in the nick of half time. Not only will they equalize, not only will they restore parity, but what will happen is that they will have a psychological advantage, because when you score at the half time, at the nick of the half time, whatever strategy their opposition while going to the drawing board, entirety of it would change because the situation would change. A different style will have to be approached, and that at times can really be very, very tricky. But to be honest, this half did produce all the entertainment, all the drama, all the thrill that we were hoping for. Now, long ball easily wrapped around by his gloves from the goalkeeper of Kishore Club, Sunil Baga. As we head towards the final 40 seconds of regulation, or not of regulation time. This time though, Kishore Club, they have a chance, but the referee's blown the whistle to say it's not a chance. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, it's a free kick from a very good range. And to be honest, at the moment, Rising Star Club, they are protesting with everything they can, because the free kick from this range, it can be very, very tricky. Well, at the moment, the discussion goes on and it's pretty heated out there. Is there a card coming out? We're not exactly sure, but I believe even the coach is furious on the sideline, and the match official is asking him to go back, take his seat. Yes, it's a free kick at a very good juncture. So if they can exploit this, they do have the chance to make it 1-1. That would be a crazy first half, to be honest. free kick has been awarded. The wisest option here would be not to argue with the referee, because at the end of the day, the only thing that could fetch is a yellow card for your team, and you won't really want that, right? Makes no sense either. We're all set for the free kick. Chips it, and that flies just over the woodwork. So that won't really be bothering Rising Star Club. Well, the whistle for the first half has been blown there. Oh my word, the coach is out in the center. That is not a good example. That is absolutely not a good example. I mean, this can really turn out to be ugly as expected. The yellow card comes out to the captain of Rising Star Club. What turned out to be such a great half, and what turned out to most like a very ineffective free kick. Is there any point to throw it all away? I mean, this doesn't make sense. This absolutely doesn't make sense, particularly from the coach. He'll have to conduct himself better. He's the one who should be, as expected, Bikash Chandra Padihari. We'll have to confirm. Yes, Bikash Chandra Padihari is the man who's been given the yellow card for Rising Star Club. And that is the confirmation 1-0 for Rising Star Club. Hari Katyat scored that opening goal. We'll return shortly with the second half of the game. Keep an eye on the screen for the stats may populate. If not, we'll definitely run you through at the start of the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome back once again to the game between Rising Star Club and Kishore Club. 9 shots came from Rising Star Club, wherein 5 came from Kishore Club. Rising Star got 4 of them on target. Kishore Club got 2 on target. A couple of corners for Rising Star Club, wherein Kishore Club just had 1 in their favor. 7 fouls from both the sides. A couple of yellow cards there for Rising Star Club. Wherein just that 1 yellow card for Kishore Club. 7 free kicks arrived for both sides, and the goalkeeper saved twice in both for both the teams. And these stats were powered to you by the official broadcasting partner of FAO League 2023, Sports KPI. Well, both the sides are now preparing for throw of the dice again. Just to give you all a heads up, this time the team that will be attacking on your frame from the right to the left, dressed in their signature maroon, is Rising Star Club, wherein the team attacking on your frame from the left to the right in their signature black is Kishore Club. And it is Kishore Club that gets us underway here at the Barabati Stadium for the second half of the game. And they start off with a long ball straight away. That has been taken care of though. Flag's gone up. He didn't have the time to reach out for the same because it was quick and he was already off that mark. Was flagged offside there. And they go forward. Eludes everyone though. And the ball goes out of play. The second half would probably be bringing in new hopes. Obviously, new intent, new passion, new flame for both the sides. That's a bit of a push. And Rising Star Club continue to try and take the ball away. And it's going to be a goal kick there in favor of Kishore Club. "46 minutes of enthralling football, except for that last flare up in the end of the first half. That where it was an unnecessary question asked. I mean, despite the free kick going over, the coach walked out to the center as well. A sight that is usually not really expected because ideally it's the coach who should be the one to try and keep things at bay. Now, Rising Star Club, they were on the rise. They were hoping if they could reach on time and try and unload a shot. They'll have a throw in though. Takes a throw in. This time a cross comes floating in, but I reckon it had a bit more juice on it than they would have wanted. And now Kishore Club drives from the left, trying to use the central channel to their advantage. Does a decent job, sends it forward. "48 minutes in the clock there." And to be honest, went all guns blazing. The defenders as well, they were on their toes. But the linesman quickly realized that there was an infringement. There was an infringement that needed to be addressed. And he did that. Plays it towards the far right again. Oh, it's a long ranger from Rising Star Club, but to be honest, that kind of effort won't really trouble Sunil Baga. Sunil Baga is also an experienced campaigner, and he's someone who knows his craft extremely well. This time a short pass. But that has allowed Rising Star Club to reclaim possession for themselves. As they knit a pass onto the far left, but just couldn't be kept inside. Could have done better though. Could have done way better. Now Rising Star Club tries desperately. That's a decent effort now. They have the ball at their feet. Twists and turns around without breaking a sweat. Well, they have given away the ball too cheaply. That's a brilliant pass. They are setting themselves up for a shot. With some resilient defense as well. From Kishore Club, well, that is a bit of a confusion. None of them were actually sure where they were heading. Both of them just kept on knocking around the ball. And eventually the ball went out of play. Kishore Club did try to break free, did try and create a chance for themselves. But then it was once again resisted, intercepted out in the center. Now Kishore Club continues to throw everything they have at their disposal. And both the players take a tumble. This time will go straight to the goalkeeper then. No real challenges for it. Ball's back at the feet of Kishore Club now. Oh, this is a lovely ball. Chance! The goalkeeper of Rising Star Club, Ranjit Mati, was quick to react. And now Kishore Club is starting to ask a few questions. This time a shot goes wide. Yes, there was space to be honest, but the shot could have been way, way better. And now Rising Star Club trying to take the possession for themselves. Could have been a good chance if they would have snatched the ball. And now Kishore Club comes all the way from the left. It's their captain, Vivek Prasad Bhatt, goes for the cross. Opportunity still lingers on. The goalkeeper of Rising Star Club, Ranjit Maji, desperately putting in a save there. But the danger still carries on, and eventually the referee blows his whistle because there was a handball. Oh, that could have been really close there. And now Rising Star Club want to use the space to their advantage. Referees bringing out his yellow card once again. Rising Star Club at the moment are protesting. A yellow card, another yellow card comes out. Again, not a welcome scene. Yeah, obviously the referee will stop play because he's out there rooted. And there will be a change for Kishore Club. Jersey number 8 will be coming out. Well, the substitution is still being awaited. This is how it happened. Yeah, he was clearly brought down from behind. That is a card offense. And a free kick awarded as well. This time from a much better range, though, a much dangerous range here. They're all set for that free kick. Goes for it, but couldn't really place it on target. Could have been slightly better, that shot. Sent towards the far right again. Short passes now. Well kept under control. Rising Star Club now rising from the right. Could have been a better pass. Just wanted to keep it a grounder. The idea was right, but the execution wasn't so glad and so great. Once again, before they could have gone forward with the pass, they ends up jamming it. Kishore Club now trying to build something from the right, something salient, something that would give them an opportunity to try and score that equalizer. There is shooting space. They wanted to chip it forward. I reckon they'll have to try their luck from range if they are unable to break open the defense. Another cross comes in. And at the moment, they don't really seem like that they can crack open from distance, from close range. Because their defenders, I mean, they have been in stunning positioning. They have been rock solid. And a ball sent towards the far right, comfortably collected there by the goalkeeper. Kishore Club once again on the rise. This time trying to use the wings to their advantage. The second half has really seen them producing a much more encouraging display. "60 minutes of action has spanned out before our eyes, and it has been really decent football. It has been intense, it has been exciting, and most importantly, it has been pretty fine as well. And at the moment, it's going to be Kishore Club that will be taking the flight from the left. And now a cross comes into the box. A bit of a tantalizing move there. Ball was so close yet so far. Could have been a chance though. Nonetheless, focusing back on the action. Well, at the moment, it is going to be Rising Star Club. It's a fine ball from the right. Opportunity. Why would he take that shot though? He could have taken his time. He could have let the other player come out. He knew clearly he was in an offside position. I mean, it's just that irresistible urge to hit. And there are a couple of changes now. It is Karthik Ekka who's come in, wherein Jitu Muduli has gone out. Rising Star Club sets up for a shot, but that was clearly, he was crowded over. There was no space for him to try and break free. That is a nice, delicious pass. Oh, that was a bit of a ninja part of football there. Everybody coming up with their boots raised high. The referee gives away the advantage, says, hey, let's get play on. A fine pass towards the right. Slightly heavy touch there, but Kishore Club does well. Keep the ball back in control. It's time though, headed to safety. Rising Star Club has regained possession of the ball. Now can drive forward. And it is going to be a free kick now in favor of Kishore Club, because the ball did bounce up very awkwardly, hitting the hand of the player. Sends the ball, launches the ball into the opposition box. Kishore Club did sniff out a chance, but Ranjit Maji, he's a towering man under the woodwork and eventually pulls off a very crucial save here, darting out of his line. quickly ensuring that any danger on the horizon can be snuffed out. Nicely received. Quickly twists and turns around. Rising Star Club still sniffing out for those chances here. But now Kishore Club has an opportunity to try and break free. Goes for a long ball. They will do good to reach there. They do reach and keep the ball under control. Shots off the mark really well there. Now sends the ball towards the goal, but it is going to be pretty much easy pickings for the goalkeeper. Ball's back with Rising Star Club. Rising Star Club in the second half, they haven't exactly been that well-oiled unit that dominated the game in the first half. In the second half, they have actually slowed down their tempo. They have been lagging the kind of firepower that they would have wanted to put forward. Another long ranger, but this time straight to the goalkeeper there. A nice run as well. This time though, the ball's gone out of play. 65 minutes so far on the clock, and both the sides have really pressed hard. They've done a decent job. This time, the Rising Star Club, they will do a decent job of keeping the ball under control. Referee blowing his whistle there, laying down the law. After the player took a tumble there. Or shall we dare say came a cropper. Well, the stretchers out once again. Well, it's good to see that the player's back on his feet, and that is what matters at the end of it all. The Rising Star Club, they have really lacked the kind of pressing element that they had in the first half. The second half has been more about them sitting back. Oh, the goalkeeper, he's made a howler there. But Kishore Club, they just couldn't utilize. He came out of his line eventually to realize that he was far out of his depth. Than that, at least. Could have done way better than that. But nonetheless, a chance gone is a chance gone. Let's not focus on the bygones. Let's focus on what's to come. I mean, that exactly should be the mindset of Kishore Club as well. The lead is still very, very slender, to be honest. One goal lead, I mean, it can fizzle away at any point in time. Kishore Club coming all the way from the right, goes straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Any danger? Snuffed out there. "20 minutes of regulation time remaining, and post that, a few more minutes will be added on. But now they are trying to build from the left. But the flag's up, so whatever hope of an infraction they must have had in their veins, that will need to take a back seat and will have to wait. Beautifully headed down. Oh, that's a decent job. This is going to be a surging run for Rising Star Club from the right. Can they find a way? Cross comes in, header, but drags it wide. Golden chance, not used, not used. So close, so close. Shore Club now wanted to go forward from the right. There wasn't anything on the ball, to be honest. Now, after knocking the ball around in the center for a while, it eventually goes out of play. Throw in favor of Kishore Club. Now trying to create something from the right. Looks around for an opportunity. Kishore Club using the central channel. Once again, a very crucial defensive interception there. From the left, Rising Star Club has a chance and they score. I reckon this time though, Kishore Club will have to take a complete back seat. This was an easy picking there. They started attacking on all guns and eventually left that entire defense split open. It was a setup, it was a golden setup. Well, to be honest, it had so much zeal and so much sting there. now the ball goes out of play. 17 minutes of regulation time remaining, and we are probably headed for what would be a barren patch, a barren game for Kishore Club. This time, the Kishore Club came very close, but the defense of Rising Star Club, it looked solid. And now they come from the left. Chance to be created. Sends it towards the far right. Rising Star Club sniffing out a chance once again. Can they pull the trigger or not? Only time shall say. Throw quickly taken. Goes for a long range at this time, but that's right by. At the moment, the ball bobbles off one's head there. Final 15 minutes of regulation time lined up. Now a nice pass towards the far right. Sends in the cross, but it eludes everyone at the end of the day. Rising Star Club chasing the ball very desperately right now. They still want to goal. Kishore Club, though, at the moment. Oh, this is another chance there. Did throw everything they could, Kishore Club. But once again, fails to reach out. Which could have been an opportunity for them. Coming all the way from the right is Rising Star Club. Keeping the ball at their feet. And it's a throw in now. That's a shot map if we look for Rising Star Club. I mean, both the teams, that is where the shots have been unloaded. If you have a very closer look, though, you'll see the game right now at the moment, what seems like to be Kishore Club's target, the hotbed of activity. But that was the ideal in the first half when Rising Star Club was coming from all angles for them. At the other end, though, it has been pretty easy pickings, to be honest. Does a decent job. Long ball sent forward for Kishore Club, but again, it didn't really find the target that it was looking forward to. This time a nice chip comes in. Goal scoring opportunity lurking on the horizon, but goes out of play. 78 minutes of action already. And Kishore Club today, it was not their day. Rising Star Club has had a say all day long, and they continue to do so. Now needs to gather a pass. This time comes all the way from the right. Kishore Club sends in a decent cross into the box, but there was no one to receive that. It's a goal kick now in favor of Rising Star Club. It's getting slightly murky out there. And the lights, just as I mentioned, the lights have come on. Kishore Club trying to find a light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to be a corner for Kishore Club. A bit of a smile on the faces of Kishore Club. I mean, that's more of a sarcastic smile, to be honest, is it? Not really happy with the referee's decision there. And there they go forward. Chest it down nicely. Rising Star Club comes again, looking around from the right. Sends in a beautiful cross, but straight to the goalkeeper. 82 minutes, 8 more minutes of regulation time remaining post-switch. A few additional minutes would be given. Kishore Club now comes cantering from the right. What a stunning piece of defensive work there from Rising Student Club. Kishore Club keeps on taking the shots. This one though was blocked again. Another long ball. Now it's turning out into more of box-to-box action. Both the goalkeeper is being summoned into action straight away. Now the two teams getting all set for the second game of the day. Another cracker lining up. Launches it forward. Does a decent job of trying to keep things in a piece there. Nice ball sent forward again. Cross comes floating in. Oh, a header awaited there. Could very well have been the first goal for Kishore Club if they would have reached it, of course. Sadly, though, they don't. So close yet so far. It's going to be a free kick, is it? No, it's going to be a penalty. And I'm sure they must have handed it over. So Kishore Club has a chance to try and get their noses back in the game. With 6 minutes of action to go. They step up and beautifully powers it past the outstretched hands of the goalkeeper. This game is still alive. This game still has a lot of drama remaining. And this is why we say that just moments ago. Look at it, cool and calm as a cucumber. Steers it home. Rising Star Club at the moment, they will have to be slightly more alert. This is going to be an exciting last 5 minutes of regulation time. Receives the ball nicely. Launches one forward. It's going to be a free kick here in favor of Kishore Club again. Rising Star Club, at least for the time being, they are really being challenged. Their superiority has been questioned. If Kishore Club can come back from here, if they can restore their parity, well, what a dramatic turnaround would it be. A nice free kick taken, cleared away momentarily. The ball still lingers around in the danger zone. Well, there they come from the right. And Rising Star Club, they would be so hungry here. At the moment, another opportunity. But the goalkeeper does a decent job. Well, a bit of wrestling as well. It isn't just football that's happening, everything is happening out here, and why not? After all, this is an intense fixture. There's another player who's down at the far left. The stretcher is out again. The free kick, though, has been awarded in favor of Kishore Club. To be honest, this can be another great chance of trying to restore parity. Cross comes in, but the ball has been cleared out. And it falls back at the feet. Cross again, this time wanting to find the back of the net. But not to be. So not to be. Final 2 minutes. Be assured at least 4 to 5 minutes of additional time will be there. There have been stoppages, and most importantly, there has been a penalty. And a goal scored as well. So yes, it's all heading towards that direction. Maybe Kishore Club, they should try notching up, try amping up their attacking mindset. Try and push as much as they can. If needed, take a risk. Put more players in the attacking unit. Kishore Club trying to be creative with the ball. This can be a chase! Goal number 2! What have we witnessed here? We were talking about increasing the intensity. It has all unfurled for Kishore Club. Has went forward and restored world order at the Barabati Stadium. What a stunning strike! It was a 50-50 chance. They went for it hammer and tongs. And they have found their desired destination, the promised land, as it is all square at the Barabati Stadium. Rising Star Club 2, Kishore Club 2. It's a matter of just 7 minutes where it all changed in favor of Kishore Club. Incredible display. All the belligerence of Rising Star Club early in the game has fizzled away to oblivion. And now it's a matter of additional moments there. It's a matter where things would probably be different. Four minutes of additional time. We did talk about this. It is their captain, Vivek Prasad Bagh, to find the back of the net. Do we have a third here for Kishore Club? Because if we do you realize what are we about to witness? It'll be history in the making. Here's the ball sent forward. The flag's gone up already. Another long ball. Now it's box to box action. Oh, the goalkeeper had to react very quickly. Otherwise, that could have been really very, very tricky. Final 120 seconds of action remaining in this game. Plays it towards the far left. Beautifully knitted together for the cross. Goes for the goal. But that would be a regulation take for the goalkeeper. Kishore Club. They want a third here. They want a victory goal. They have done all they could. And to be honest, this has been a historic turnaround. From 2 goals down, you come back and you come back fighting. At the start of the game, we said that this is a clash of the titans. This is a collision of 2 juggernauts going head on against each other. And no wonder it has been an explosion of brilliant football here at the Barabati Stadium. Less than 60 seconds remaining. 40 seconds now. And once again, like the first half, the tempers are starting to flare. It's quite obvious, yeah. Now that the score is level, things like these will happen. The referee is calling the offender over. They'll have to understand that this is a long league. So for a moment of madness, they shouldn't do something that would impact their next game. A red card here can be challenging because this is a league that will continue. I mean, this is a long haul league. So you have to play all your matches. And at the moment, though, the referee is trying to calm down matters. This is for the second time in the game that this has happened just at the nick of a half coming to an end. Balls with the Rising Star Club right now. And that should be the end of it. Rising Star Club and Kishore Club playing out a 2-all draw. An intense battle. An intense battle of belief, an intense battle of intensity, drama at its very peak. Eventually finishes off with both the sides sharing spoils of the fixture. What a way to kickstart the day. We still have another game coming up. So obviously expect more intensity, more craze, more crazy bit of football coming your way. It was already a tremendous battle and a battle that eventually saw both the sides coming to terms with each other at the end of 90 pulsating minutes of football. We are now awaiting the stats. And there you go. 56% ball possession for Rising Star Club, 44 for Kishore Club. 16 shots from Rising Star Club, 11 from Kishore Club, 7 shots on target for Rising Star Club, 6 on target for Kishore Club. 2 corners for both sides, 12 fouls for Rising Star Club, 13 for Kishore Club. 3 yellow cards for RSC, 1 for Kishore Club, 13 free kicks for RSC, 12 for Kishore Club. Both the goalkeepers saving 4 saves each. And the stats are brought to you by the official broadcasting partner of FAO League 2023. That's all from here on from this game. We have another crackling encounter coming up. So do not forget to tune in. It's between Bidanasi Club and Sunrise Club. That will kickstart in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So till then, stay tuned, stay posted. We'll return shortly.